for far too long, the church has kind of abdicated its responsibility and its calling and its position in public, in culture. And I said that that's what made Charlie be labeled as a radical. When the church is silent and doesn't talk about the culture, and then you got a guy like Charlie Kirk walking around college campuses talking about these issues, everybody's like, well, that's radical because that's not what the church is saying. Yeah. And the problem is, no, the church has for far too long stayed so silent so that when we hear a person like Charlie, we go, that doesn't seem like it's biblical, or that seems like it's going against the gospel.
My pastor doesn't say that.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So that must
be
be radical. And it feeds that cultural narrative. It feeds into that secular worldview that the church stays kind of in their holy huddle and they talk about faith and they talk about devotion to Christ and Bible study on Sunday morning, but it really doesn't shape the rest of the world. It doesn't shape business and culture and politics and government and family and marriage and gender and sexuality and media and entertainment. And I think for far too long, we've turned a blind eye to the culture. And my prayer is that the response of the Church of Jesus Christ in the 21st century, in light of this tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk, that this would be the wake-up call that we have needed for far too long, that we refuse to stay silent, we refuse to shrink back, that we count it a privilege to not only be called a Christian, but to exercise our faith and our Christianity out in public. The light can't be light just in the light on Sunday mornings.
That's right.
The light can only be effective in the darkness. And we need to bring that message of faith, truth, and love and boldly proclaim that Christ alone is King throughout this nation again.